let's get this thing going again. Okay, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another adventure with Pixel Map Adventurers, and today we are searching somewhere in the Arctic, Antarctica. And while I was out here looking around, it's like we found some stuff. Of course. Here we are along this ridge. There's some rocky outcroppings, and obviously it looks like a lot of nothing. Now, to just the average person, it is quite a bit of nothing. But there's also some things that we should notice. So as I spin this around, you can start to probably see some interesting things that stand out. For me, because I stare at this stuff for hours, I'm gonna notice more. But there's some stuff going on over here and along the top of this, and then probably right here as well, like some unusual arrangements of things, actually. And then you have this area, and then you have this opening, which is interesting because you're like, okay, maybe there's a cave. And then let's move up here. There's some interesting stuff going on here, I think. Maybe here. And there's this round shape. Really, I don't know if this is like some kind of a lens distortion or something, but like you can obviously see a line here and a line there. It's a circle. So there's also this rock, which is different. Let me see here. See if I can turn this around. Okay, so let's get back to this. So here we are, right? I see some round stuff here. Ooh, that's very fascinating, actually. It is really weird, actually. You know what I mean? The stuff that I see is just like, I don't know. It's like you shouldn't see it. Anyways, I'm going to pull up a tool, and we're going to take a closer look at it. So what I do, just for the heck of it real quick, pull this tool up, and then we're going to zoom in on it, and you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. So you see this now? You see it's round and round here. And actually, there's more shapes, and then there's another shape. Some interesting rock, and interesting rock. So right away, I'm just gonna come in here, and we're gonna just outline this with what we see. I see some interesting formations there, so I want to kind of capture that in there. Yeah, there's also there's just stuff, and I don't know if this is like from the way that this gets put all together. I don't know. It's just got a little interesting thing going on at the top of that. Whatever that is, could be nothing. Maybe it's just a piece of metal. Right? It's like we're going shopping, basically. We're going Christmas shopping. This has an interesting shape to it. That has an interesting shape to it. This has an unusual shape to it. A bunch of round things with a round thing in the middle of it. Round thing, round thing. Okay, so we're just gonna go around and quickly outline everything that looks interesting, right? We're not making any conclusions, we're just looking at what stands out. Stay down at the bottom of the screen first. I'm sure you'll see some things too, eventually once you start staring at this long enough. And sometimes we're just looking at something that doesn't even, we just happen to be looking at it at the right angle and it looks like it's something that it's not. Okay. Now this also, there's something weird, like there's this shape that goes like this in and around and then it connects. And that stood out to me. This, you know, sometimes you got white objects and then you got stuff that looks more silvery. You can kind of tell if it's curved because the way that the light reflects off it, it will look more like that. Also, this is kind of like reflecting light a little bit differently than just snow. And obviously this is really bright, so this snow is actually not that bright. It just looks that bright. Okay. So let's make sure we didn't miss anything. I don't know, I just see something here. So I'm gonna circle it, you know, like there's like a, you know, some lines, and then it looks flat, and some edges, and sometimes you got little circly things. Okay. So with this, you know, you just follow it there. It actually kind of looks curved right there. I don't know, it's kind of corner, inside corner. You know, it comes out this way, and then just kind of outline it with these dots. I don't know, I just see like these two shadows like this coming off, and so that could denote that there's something sticking up higher right here that I can't see. You know, or it could just be the ground, right? So that's kind of like what we're going with. Is there's some possibilities, it could be nothing, it could be something, whatever. I don't know, there's some interesting stuff going on right here. I think if we were looking at this from a different angle, it would look more interesting. Yeah, we gotta look at this from a different angle so you can kind of see what the interesting stuff is about it. Okay. So anyways, yeah, so that is kind of like we do, that's what I do at least. That's how I figure this stuff out. Yeah, sometimes I wonder if there's like bones or fossils, you know, out here. This is a nice, perfectly spherical shape right here, actually. Those always stand out, you know, because the thing is, like, I've noticed sometimes there are like these orbs. Like, you can call them orbs, silver metal balls. Okay, so, but yeah, you know, like, it could just be a piece of snow, but the reality is, like I was saying, the way the light reflects off something, does this look like the snow that's right around it? Or this stuff over here? You know, does it have the same sheen and texture? It doesn't appear so. It's got like that dark spot and then like the reflective part of that sphere. You know, here's a round object over here, but it doesn't look anything like it, right? So it stands out, it's different, okay? And we don't know what it is, and we don't need to know, we just need to catalog it. Okay, so we basically just looked at this area, right? We just looked at this entire area. See how it looks like there's nothing here? But I can definitely see some impression there. So now I'm gonna rotate this, and you're gonna start to see it more, you know? Yeah. Okay. So, interesting designs here. I don't know, I just see like this stuff, that, this, I don't know, anytime I see like curves and patterns and dots like right here, and then a circle, and then like some interesting circular geometry, squares with dots inside of it. Like anytime there's like organized stuff, it stands out against the chaos. Like really that's all you're doing, is you're just saying what looks different from everything else. Okay. So anyways, the main highlight, I suppose. The thing that caught my attention was the fact that this is all kind of like one piece. It's kind of weird. I don't know. You see that? It looks like it's one piece. It could just be dirt. And I mean, this could be part of a meteorite or whatever, you know what I mean? It's possible. And we're just seeing part of it, you know? I swear there's like different, it's a different kind of a, you know, thing going on here. Okay. Let's go back out of that. So those are just some of the things that I found that were interesting. Whoa. Okay. But here's the main thing. Okay, so let's do a snapshot. Now this is where I'm gonna pull out interesting stuff here. I don't want to screw it up. I'm just gonna like outline the areas. Huh? And then like this is an interesting little, like I was like, I wonder if it's a cave or something. But obviously like there must have been some ice that over time just came through here and just crushed whatever this was. So it may not be that interesting. Okay, there's this interesting line here. Like it's like this little thing. So the main find here, besides the other ones, is this one right here. And you'll see in a minute, right? See how it just looks like there's nothing out here? And that's why it's like you can find stuff, you know, if you're just looking. But we're gonna zoom in and you're gonna start to see that it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't look like the rest of its surroundings. But you know, it's like you'll start to see just interesting architecture like this. I don't know, I just find this part interesting right here. Like, it's like there's a shadow, so I was like, is there an entry here? A tunnel? Or whatever. And then, but obviously like the most important thing is this object right here. And this object and this. This is the main object right here. Like, look at that, it's curved. Curved. And the light, it's curved because, you can tell it's curved because the light, when it hits it, it makes that line on it. If it was flat, it wouldn't reflect as intensely along this edge. And then of course, if you're looking at this from different angles, you'll see that this is kind of interesting. It's like something flat, or maybe it's like a vehicle of some kind, or if we want to have a little bit more fun, we could say it's a hovercraft of some kind. And then of course, the other thing is like once you find something interesting, you have to look around and see what else is interesting in the same area, because there's going to be more stuff connected to it. Like right here, you have this edge, you know, dot, 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 dot. You know, you're going to get a little bit more geometry, symmetry going on when there's stuff that's like of some architectural nature. I don't know what this is, but it has some interesting lines to it. Like that, and then that, and then that. Obviously, like we're looking at some very non-easy to look at material. But you know, guess what? Some people will be like, well, you can't tell that anything is there. Blah, 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 blah. And I would be like, yeah, maybe. Guess I gotta look. Yeah. But yeah, I would say the thing that stands out the most as probably an actual object is this right here. Just, it's too perfectly shaped and sitting right here to not be something. See how it stands out to everything else? Light's coming this way. We see the light reflecting along that curved edge. And then there's a dark spot right here. Yeah. And this could be something too. Because, I don't know. This could be snow, this could be metal, or this could be a reflection, whatever. Anyways, I made my point. That's the interesting thing. Yeah, and then you can zoom out and see if we can find anything else that's interesting. This looks interesting. This kind of looks square. Maybe a pathway, an object. It's like up this way, down that way, up. Maybe the shed snow, I don't know. And then you got, I don't know, there's just some interesting lines here. So you got to explore things you're interested in just to verify it isn't what you think it is. Or it is what you think it is. But either way, you want to be more certain of what it is and more certain of what it isn't the next time you see something that's like that. So that's why it's important to look into the things that you're not sure about, so that you can become more sure that it's one thing or it's not. Okay, so anyways, that's it.